Hi guys, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot. Welcome to your weekly All Signs Tarot reading. I am looking at the week of July 21st through to about the 27th, 2025. And as always, I'm starting with Aries, going all the way through to Pisces. I do want to say welcome to all of you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. It does help. All right, let's get started. Starting with Aries. What does Aries have coming up this week? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Aries. July 21st through to about the 27th, 2025. Aries. First card out, Aries, is the Ace of Swords. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, Death, the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, Eight of Swords. The Moon, overall energy, is the King of Swords. Oh, look at this. So at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Ace of Pentacles. All right. And I am seeing some pentacles. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. You've got the Nine of Cups. You've got Death. So great changes coming in. I think you know this, you feel this. It may be a little scary for some of you Aries. You may have anxiety, you may be a little nervous, but I don't see it being really a problem for you with this as the overall energy. So King of Swords, overall energy, masculine energy. I see you very focused on your coins, very focused on your money. Money matters, your career. If you go to school, it could be things going on with your schooling. But with the Ace of Pentacles here, you are planting a new seed. Yeah, and for some of you, this could be after a loss. So it can be a loss of money. There may have been a loss. For some of you, it's very small. It's not major. There's some maybe disappointment around like a financial matter, or maybe like some sort of investment that you made. Maybe you feel like you wasted a little bit of money, something like that. But you're over it. You're getting over it. Some of you are already over it. Others, though, there could be this nervous energy, this anxiety around maybe spending more money or planting a new seed, and it's because of maybe how things went down in the past. This is old energy. I do see you moving on from this. So you've got the Five of Cups, the Six of Swords here. So with the High Priestess, this is definitely you like leaving the past in the past. For some of you, it's the past, like past memories, things not going well or whatever it is, like affecting you now. And I think it's causing you a little bit of like anxiety or maybe fear of moving into the unknown. But you're very much being guided. You're very much being guided here. Yeah. To listen to your intuition, to step into your power here. So here's your Aries energy showing up. Yeah, look at that. We've got the Emperor. We've got the Four of Wands here. The Six of Wands. Interesting. So this is nice. So we do have Aries, the new moon. It's the Leo new moon on the 24th, I believe. So 24th. And so Leo is a fellow fire sign. So it is a great time for you to plant this seed. You've got a couple of fours here. So this can bring in that security, that stability that some of you may want. Maybe you even lost that sense of security. Maybe you had to let something go. For some of you, this can be a home or like a place you were living. You may have had to leave something behind, but it was to plant this new seed here and create space. So you've got death, very powerful energy. This is something maybe leaving your life, creating space so you can plant this seed. Honestly, I see happiness coming in. For some of you, this seed is growing. So you may have even planted this seed like a while ago and you've just been working hard. Here, you've been working very hard. You may have felt like things were not moving forward. You may still feel like that. Things are not moving forward. And so some of you, you're doing something about it here with this King of Swords. You could be looking into things. You could be like really stepping into your power here. So it's masculine energy, and the masculine is more assertive energy here. You're speaking your truth. Ace of Swords, first card out. If you're feeling, again, like things are not moving forward, or if you're feeling ignored or anything like that, you're going to speak up. You're going to say something. If you feel like something is like draining your wallet, whatever it is, you're going to speak up. And if there was something that you were not seeing, so if you were in denial about something or something you are not seeing, for some of you, this is something hidden coming to light. And for some of you, that allows you to move forward. So something that was hidden, something that you are not seeing, is no more. So this could even be for some of you, maybe it was some sort of blockage that you were unaware of. Maybe someone was blocking you or trying to block you. There could be some sort of truth that's coming in. Some sort of clarity with that Ace of Swords and the Moon. But I do see you cutting through this confusion, cutting through this anxiety. I do feel like with this energy, this is a mature energy. You will, if you're really like panicked, if you're really stuck in your head and you're overthinking a lot, I feel like you will definitely do something about that. I'm just seeing if there's anything else that I'm getting. For some of you, maybe a child or children are significant. This can be a younger child and maybe an older child, like a teenager, a young adult. There could be something going on with your kids. Maybe one of your kids like hid something from you. Again, something that is hidden coming to light. It's not necessarily bad. It's really not. A lot of spiritual energy here around you. Also a lot of like psychic energy. Your intuition is definitely speaking to you, Aries, this week. Also, you may be having some very vivid dreams. But yeah, don't let your fear, Eight of Swords, the Moon, don't let your fear hold you back. Focus on your happiness. and just moving forward, moving forward. Let's get you an Angel Answers Oracle for Aries. But yeah, you've got fresh energy. You've got a couple of aces here. We've got the new moon. So definitely set those intentions. Keep working hard, Aries. We do have Not the Right Time coming out. Let me get one more for Aries. Aries for this week. Okay, so the card that flipped over, and that's the one that I always go with, it's improving health. I do have a couple of cards on the floor. We've got unlikely, we've got the situation will improve. So there could be something that is not for you. Again, that's, I feel like that is this past old energy. Something didn't work out, or there was some sort of disappointment, but we see you planting this new seed. So something maybe didn't work out, something didn't go as planned. And so I think that this is you turning your back from this path. You're not going to continue to maybe pursue this path. You're not going to invest any more money. The situation, meaning the energy, is going to improve. For some of you, this could be like a health matter, something with health. Could be mental health, improving health. That may be where your focus is at this week. Let me get you guidance on the love front, Aries. To be honest, I don't really feel like it's a week where romance and your love life is really most important. I see other things being more important at this time. So things you've got to get done at work, around the house, other things, that's really what I'm getting. For some of you that are partnered, ooh, look at that, your soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So some of you are maybe with your soulmate, those of you that are partnered. What I was going to say is that you, if not you, could be your person. For those of you that are partnered, maybe one of you or both of you could be going through something. Someone could be feeling anxious here at this time. And then we also have love yourself first at the bottom. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So those of you that are single, you have a soulmate coming in, but they want you to focus on yourself right now. So on the love front, this not the right time, this could be not the right time for this person to come towards you. And it could be because they want you to focus on your health, they want you to focus on your finances or career, they want you to love yourself, and then this person is going to come towards you, maybe when you least expect it, Aries. All right, who's Aries dealing with? We've got a lot of air and we've got a lot of earth. So it could be an air sign, could be an earth sign. We also have Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces showing up. Who is Aries dealing with? We've got Libra and we've got Aquarius. So a lot of air here. So it could be an air sign for some of you. All right, Aries, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Taurus. What does Taurus have coming up for this week? Taurus. Seven of Cups. We've got the High Priestess. We've got Temperance. The Ace of Wands. King of Swords, the Magician, the World, the Moon. Overall energy, look at this, Justice. You've got some majors coming out. All right, we've got the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. All right, so let's see. A Pisces, a Sagittarius, a Gemini, a Virgo, a Cancer may be significant, possibly a Libra, any of the fixed signs, so Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus may be significant. Two of Cups, the Devil, maybe a Capricorn. Two of Cups, the Devil, and the Three of Swords. Interesting, Taurus. What is going on? Seven of Wands, Five of Wands. Okay, so those of you, Seven of Swords, Three of Wands. Those of you that are partnered, for some of you this is a separation, so could be a legal separation. If you're married, Justice is the overall energy, so for some of you this is a legal separation. For some of you Taurians, this is you bringing in this balance, so you need time to heal. You're trying to balance, maybe balance everything that's going on, but for some of you this is like emotionally heal, mentally heal. For some of you it could even be physically, like recharging, but yeah, you're definitely restoring balance. And if there was some sort of drama with another person, so if not on the love front, this can be a best friend, a family member, really anybody, a roommate. If there was some drama going on, for some of you Taurians, I do feel like you're going to definitely separate yourself from the situation, take the higher road, don't let yourself get triggered. Because for some of you, that's what this is. This could be someone who's like really trying to trigger you. So Five of Wands, Seven of Wands. Yeah, for some of you, you definitely may be fighting with someone. Other Taurians, someone that you were not getting along with. This could be you making peace with that person. For some of you, it may even be like a group of people. Yeah, for some Taurians, not all, and you've got to take what resonates, leave the rest. This can be just you and another person not getting along. You may really dislike someone. This could be like a mutual feeling. They may really dislike you. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Justice is the overall energy. So maybe some of you Taurians, you know the truth, you're after the truth, or like seeking justice, whatever it is. You want justice. You want that fairness, that balance, or for someone to do the right thing, take accountability, tell the truth. This could be you doing this with justice in this position. This could be some Taurians, like you're doing the right thing. Maybe you know another person is wrong or something like that. Somebody could have betrayed you or like cheated you in some way. But you've got the Magician, you've got the High Priestess, Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups first card out. So looking at your options. Looking at your options and listening to your intuition. And then for some of you, stepping into your power. With this King of Swords, this could be you definitely like looking very closely and yeah, like separating the good from the bad, you know, what's real, what isn't, what has potential, what doesn't. This could be you towards like eliminating some of these options. And with the Magician, this is you having everything you need as far as making changes. So yeah, I see you looking at your options here. It could be legal options for some of you. You also could be working with a King of Swords. So that could be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, but definitely does not have to be. Yeah, balance is definitely a big theme for you. So seeking balance. Wanting balance to be restored. So the Seven of Cups can be like a very scattered, even kind of flaky sort of energy, like feeling all over the place. You know, I've got multiple different projects going on at the same time. And so this is you definitely trying to restore balance here. Juggling, managing. Yeah, you definitely have like your hand on like multiple different things, Taurus. I think you've got a lot going on. I'm reading for some Taurians where you've got a lot going on. Could be a lot of different projects. Could be wrapping something up. Maybe looking at your options as far as moving forward, opening a new door. Because for some of you, you are wrapping something up here with the World. And your intuition is very strong here around this. With the High Priestess and the Moon showing up. Strong psychic vibes here. Something, yeah, I feel like something just isn't maybe right for you, or for some of you Taurians, maybe you have not been able to like express yourself, your feelings, but also maybe express yourself like creatively. And so you're looking at that. Maybe that's exactly what you want, what you need. I'm just seeing a lot of hands here. I'm just seeing a lot of hands with this reading. So your hands being involved. So some of you may actually work with your hands in some way. Maybe you make things, maybe you're a builder, or maybe you're an artist. but you've got a lot of like very creative energy here as well. So a lot of psychic energy, but then also a lot of like very creative energy. For some of you Taurians, maybe you work at night, or maybe you were working nights or something, and that could be something that's coming to a close. If you are feeling like really passionate about something, about a new project, for some of you, I see you trying to like temper that. I see you definitely trying to slow it down, maybe trying to listen to your intuition, or trying to keep maybe something under wraps, like keep it to yourself. Let's get you an Angel Answers Oracle for Taurus. The new moon in Leo is on the 24th. So set those intentions. What is the additional guidance for Taurus? In the near future. In the near future. So something is going down, Taurus, here in the near future. And then we've got helpful people at the bottom. Now, this could be your angels, your spirit guides, family, loved ones in spirit, because you have a lot of spiritual energy here. So you're definitely being helped. You're definitely being guided here at this time. So for some of you, that's how you resonate. Others, though, you may be working with a group, or maybe this King of Swords is going to come in and help you. That could be a professional. It could be, you know, a doctor, a lawyer, really anybody who specializes like in a certain thing. This could be someone who's coming in and helping you. All right, what is the guidance on the love front? For some of you Taurians, this is divorce, or it can be a legal separation. What is the guidance for Taurus? We have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. And then we do have release your ex at the bottom. The time has come to clear your energy. Now, for those of you that are not thinking about an ex, you don't want anything to do with an ex, the message here is to just clear your energy, because this can be, yeah, I mean, maybe another person, a relationship. Could be even like multiple different people. This can be anger. This can be like a toxic energy that is like rubbing off on you. Maybe you're absorbing this energy. So yeah, so needing to cleanse your energy, clear your energy. You could be like releasing an addiction or an obsession or something like that for some of you. Let's see, who's Taurus dealing with? We've got Virgo and we've got Leo. Interesting. And we've got the new moon in Leo this week. All right, Taurus. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs Gemini. July 21st through to about the 27th. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs Gemini. First card out is the Nine of Swords. All right, Nine of Swords, Knight of Cups, the Hermit, the Seven of Wands, Four of Wands, King of Swords, Page of Swords, Justice. The overall energy is the Five of Wands. Very interesting reading. So Taurus just had a couple of these cards show up in their reading. So I could be reading for some Gemini, Taurus cuspers, or maybe you're dealing with a Taurus. We do have Strength at the bottom of the deck, so Leo may be significant. Leo, Virgo, Libra may be significant. Interesting though, because the overall energy Gemini is the Five of Wands. So this can be you feeling triggered, others around you trying to trigger you. So I say trying because for some of you, they're not going to be able to. Not with Strength, not with the Seven of Wands and the Strength card. Yeah, so this is you. I feel like this is you like holding firm on maybe your beliefs or protecting yourself. Maybe your opinion, your beliefs. This is you standing your ground. So yeah, for some of you, this can be opposition. So another person or a group, other people maybe are going against you. All right, so we've got Strength with the Ten of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Sun. Okay, so Knight of Swords. This is some sort of truth that's coming in. So you're learning something, you're seeing something this week. For some of you, with the Sun and the Ten of Swords, this can be you like seeing the silver lining here, understanding something, connecting the dots. So if something ended in your life with the Ten of Swords, if something failed, if something ended, or even if you felt betrayed or you were betrayed, I feel like this is healing that's coming in. Even if you feel like you've lost, or if you feel honestly just at rock bottom, I see you releasing that. I see you healing. I feel like you're letting go. This is you letting go of the past in some way. Seven of Swords, Knight of Swords. There's some sort of truth that's coming in. For some of you, you may see something. So if you are, like, let's say, watching someone, for some of you, you may see something, you may hear something. There's some sort of clarity that's coming in. But yeah, you have the Five of Wands as the overall energy. This is a very competitive energy, but I'm also getting this like very defensive, protective energy here. So you could be standing up for yourself. You could be standing up for another person. For some of you, this could be your child or children. But we see you being very strong here. We see you definitely having inner strength here. And we have that Leo new moon. And so Leo is a sign, a fire sign that is courageous, bold. So yeah, this definitely could be you setting an intention to be strong, have courage, not back down. You also could be like separating yourself here with the Hermit. This could be you pulling back your energy. King of Swords is also here. This can be you making some cuts as far as like cutting people off. Yeah, definitely with this energy. If somebody is trying to trigger you or you're butting heads with another person, this could be you just kind of separating yourself from this person or this environment, this situation, with the Five of Wands and the Four of Wands. This could be like I don't want to say it like a toxic environment, but it may be an environment where it's very competitive. There may be like a lot of gossip. Not the easiest sort of energy. But with the Nine of Swords, you've got the Nine of Swords, the Hermit, Seven of Wands, Justice, Strength. I feel like you're protecting your peace. I really am getting you protecting your peace, keeping your distance. For some of you, taking the higher road. And if somebody did something to you, someone could have caused you like massive stress. If someone really hurt you, they could be coming towards you with an apology. Page of Swords, Justice, Knight of Cups. That's really what this feels like. And with this energy, you may not reply. You may make this person wait. You may think about it. Yeah, there definitely could be an apology here. But we will pull a card. Let's take a look at the Five of Wands. Very competitive energy. Let's see. What is the Five of Wands for Gemini? If somebody is asking you out on a date, or if someone is coming towards you with some sort of offer, you definitely may make this person wait. You may go off and do some research. You may talk to another person. So Three of Pentacles. So for some of you, this can be some competition at work, or if you're working on a project, working on something. Yeah, there could be a person or even people that don't agree, or maybe they're jealous. For some of you, I feel like this is jealousy. This is definitely like competition, jealousy, maybe some haters at work. Some of you may receive an offer at work and, you know, other people are jealous. The Emperor, maybe you're moving into like a position of power. And so other people maybe don't like that. Let's see, what is the additional guidance? Not the right time is coming out. Gemini. Look at that. So not the right time, communicate clearly is also here. So that may be for some of you, like not this week, but maybe next week for some of you, because you've got in the near future. So not the right time, but then we've got in the near future, and we've got communicate clearly. So yeah, for some of you, there could be like a communication problem. With that Five of Wands, it can be a misunderstanding. So yeah, be careful of that, especially at work. Could be with your boss, with the Emperor there. So yeah, Mercury's retrograde, so communication may be a problem. In the near future may definitely be like a better time. If you're waiting on legal news, for some of you it's coming in, there may be a small delay. Let's see, what is the guidance on the love front? For Gemini, what is the guidance? Healing family issues, and then make the effort is at the bottom of the deck. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So for some of you, I mean, this may have something to do with your parents, others not. You could just be healing a relationship. You could be healing. Let's see, who's Gemini dealing with? We've got Earth, and we've got Libra. Libra is definitely coming through. All right, Gemini, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Cancer. What does Cancer have coming up for this week? Got the King of Swords. For some of you, he may be in the reverse. Too many. That was the Six of Swords. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What do they have coming up for this week? All right, Six of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, the World. Ten of Wands, Six of Swords, Page of Swords, King of Pentacles. Wow, overall energy, Justice. So I believe Taurus just had justice in this position, so there could be a Cancer-Taurus connection. You could be dealing with a Taurus for some of you. With the King of Pentacles, there is the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You do have some characters here. You have the King and the Queen of Swords. You have the King of Pentacles. Page of Swords is here. That could be a child for some of you. For some Cancers, there may be an offer on the table. So if you have anything legal that's ongoing, this could be like a settlement offer for some of you. There could be something on the table. If you're selling your home, this could be an offer for a home. Four of Cups, Four of Wands, the Emperor, Three of Wands, interesting. Nine of Wands. So I do see some of you like planning long term. Maybe not happy with the status quo in some area of your life. So I see you making some changes, or you're thinking about making some changes. For some of you, maybe trying to do the right thing with justice in this position. This can be you seeking justice or the truth, telling the truth, doing the right thing. If someone needs help, this could be you helping someone. You may be working with a professional. You could be working with an attorney or a doctor, any sort of professional. And that could be because you are carrying this heavy load. You've got the Ten of Wands here on the spread. Four of Cups for me. This can be an energy of like needing a change, not happy with maybe the way things are going, needing a change, or you know that down the road you're going to want things to be different. So even if things are like okay right now, maybe not the happiest, but you know, it could be worse. This is you knowing that, you know, down the road, maybe 3 years from now or whatever it is, 3 months, 3 years, knowing that you're going to want to change. So this could be you taking those action steps here as far as making any sort of like long-term changes, or maybe putting something in writing, making something official here with justice. Could be signing a contract, could be agreeing to something. If you have something ongoing that is legal, even if you turn it down, so if there's like a settlement offer that is on the table, for some of you, you may turn it down, but I see you making progress here. And I do feel like you are very close to like wrapping up a cycle. Now, Mercury's retrograde, and so there could be a delay. But I do feel like there is definitely like a chapter. Something is over with. Something's wrapping up. There's definitely a contract or some sort of deal, some sort of agreement that is maybe being negotiated, or you could be getting some help with this. Yeah, you could be helping someone. So if somebody is struggling around you, and that could be struggling in any way. So that could be financially, but it doesn't have to be. It could be physically. If somebody is struggling around you, I do feel like I'm reading for some Cancers where you're going to help them. This could be like a mobility issue. This could be an issue with someone being able to travel. It could be something with a vehicle. So if someone needs help, I do see you helping them. I'm also seeing communication from maybe an earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or this is like financial news, maybe work-related news. I'm definitely seeing communication here with this King of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. So maybe an Aquarius for some of you, maybe a Taurus for some of you. But let's get you an additional guidance card for Cancer. What is the additional guidance? Abundance. So this could be money that is coming in. Look at that. There's something better. So we've got abundance and there's something better. All right. What is the guidance on the love front? Heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings for each other, and then getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. All right, so those of you that are coupled, you may be sitting down, you may be having a heart-to-heart. You could be getting to know this person more, no matter how long you've known them. Maybe things are going a little bit deeper here this week. If you're not happy with a relationship or the way things are progressing in a relationship, this could be you sitting down with that person and speaking your truth. If you're single, if you're talking to someone, you could be getting to know someone here this week. Who's Cancer dealing with? We've got Earth, there's Libra. Leo and water. All right, Cancer. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Leo. Leo. July 21st through to about the 27th. Leo. What does Leo have coming up? And if you do happen to have a birthday this week, happy birthday. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right, Five of Wands, Leo, first card out. Two of Swords, Six of Swords, Six of Cups, Queen of Cups, Four of Swords, Eight of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Overall energy is the Hanged Man. Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. All right, Leo. So the very first thing that I'm getting for you is some of you, you're trying to not waste any money this week. So maybe you feel like something is draining you financially, draining your wallet, or it has been, and this could be you like putting a stop to it. Yeah, so that's the first thing I feel like you're looking at is what is costing you money. Are there like hidden charges? Did you like subscribe to something and you forgot about it and it's been coming out of, I don't know, your account every month or whatever it is? And so you could be catching something like that, thinking of ways, thinking how you can save money, save more money. Yeah, that's really what I'm getting with this energy, the Hanged Man and the Four of Pentacles. So figuring out how you can save more money, how you can make more money. Four of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Judgment, the Lovers, the Hermit. Interesting. I see you definitely very protective here at this time. Could be protective of yourself, your money, anything of value. But then also for some of you, I mean, this could be a relationship. With the Hanged Man as the overall energy, this is all about gaining a fresh perspective, looking at things different. Some of you could be changing your mind about something. Maybe you were feeling a little stuck here as far as what you should do next. Two of Swords, the Hanged Man. Yeah, definitely like being in two minds. Yeah, struggling to make a decision. And that could be because of maybe outside influences here with the Five of Wands. So first card out is the Five of Wands. I feel like this is a little bit of like a distraction. It's a distracting energy. I do really see you ignoring this drama, ignoring these people, tuning them out. Whatever this is for you, naysayers, haters, whatever it is, I do feel like you are protecting your energy. And with the Hanged Man, this can be you pulling back your energy, ignoring the drama, protecting your peace. Yeah, you've got some strong energy here of like pulling back, not feeding the drama. Some of you, you're loving yourself. You're too busy, honestly, and that's a good thing. Too busy, like loving yourself, your kids, your life. Some of you are taking a break. This can be some downtime, could be a vacation. Queen of Cups and the Four of Swords. I definitely see some of you maybe traveling or taking some time off. If you have kids or even like nieces, nephews, friends, best friends, siblings, this could be you definitely spending time with them. Some of you are recharging before maybe you reconnect with someone. There could be some nervous energy here around connecting or reconnecting with another person. So this is you taking a moment and like calming your mind. You're trying to. You've got the Eight of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. This is really you like trying to control your thoughts, trying to like manage your emotions, manage your thoughts, your anxiety if you're dealing with anxiety. Some of you are juggling. You're going back and forth with something here. It could be between, you know, work, the kids, this, that, whatever it is. With the Two of Pentacles, this is you multitasking. This is you juggling. But you've got, let's see, you've got a couple of twos, a couple of fours, a couple of eights, a couple of sixes. So any of those numbers, any of the even numbers may be significant. Yes, you've got the Five of Wands showing up here, but you've got a lot of repeat even numbers. So the twos, the fours, sixes, and eights. So that is some nice balanced energy. So however you resonate, if you're just pulling back your energy, if you're just trying to like heal, maybe physically recover from like a cold or something like that. If you're just trying to catch up on your sleep, or if you've been working out and you're just sore, whatever it is, if there is drama going on around you, however you resonate, I do feel like this more balanced energy is definitely coming in. And if you are finding like maybe hidden expenses, if you're finding that you are maybe spending money and you didn't know you were spending it, or whatever is going on with the money, I do feel like you're going to catch that, or at least look for it. So I definitely see you checking on that, because I feel like for some of you, you're definitely trying to spend less, trying to save more. All right, what is the additional guidance for Leo? reconsider. Yeah, this is you trying to like make your mind up, or for some of you, you may have a problem here with this. Like you're going back and forth. You could be changing your mind a lot. So one day, one minute, you know, you feel one thing. Next day, you feel the opposite. So for some of you, that's what's going on. There could be some internal stuff here. Some of you could be battling your intuition. So be careful of that. And we've got opportunity. So for some of you, you could be going back and forth as far as an opportunity. Should you take this? Should you not? Should you pursue this? Should you not? So definitely needing to weigh the pros and cons. For some of you, is the sacrifice or sacrifices worth it? So does the good outweigh the bad? Let's see. What is the guidance on the love front? We've got flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So on the love front, Leo, you've got flirt. So if you're single, you may have someone that's interested in you. Could be a Queen of Cups for some of you. We've got free yourself. Yeah, that definitely goes well with the Eight of Swords. It's time to take back control of your life. All right, so I mean, you could be putting yourself back out there, or that's something that you're in the process of doing. All right, who is Leo dealing with? Who's Leo dealing with? Virgo and Earth. So it could be dealing with a Virgo or an Earth sign. I'm also seeing a pet. So could be a cat. The first thing that I saw was a cat, like a little kitten. So a cat may be significant, Leo, for some of you. But then I also seen a dog. So like immediately after. So could be a cat or a dog. There could be a pet that's significant at this time in some way. Maybe that's what you have to make a decision about for some of you. All right, Leo, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Virgo. All right, first card out is the Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Ten of Cups, King of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, Five of Pentacles. Ooh, look at that. King of Swords, two kings. Overall energy is the Fool. Look at this spread, Virgo. Very nice. Could be dealing with a couple of characters, but this is a very blessed change that's coming in for you. And you've got Strength at the bottom of the deck. So maybe a Leo is significant. We are going into Leo season. We have the Leo new moon this week. So it's almost Virgo season. Virgo season is coming up soon. But you've got Strength, Seven of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Judgment, Nine of Cups. Look at this. A lot of very abundant energy, a lot of like very high vibrational energy. Some of you were not in like the most ideal situation, or it could be like a state of mind for some of you. This is definitely like a very blessed energy that's coming in. Ace of Pentacles. So for some of you, you could be coming up with like a strategy, a money-making strategy. Yeah, your luck is turning. This could be you taking a chance with the Fool, living in the moment even. It's a very spontaneous energy here. So if an opportunity presents itself, you're definitely going to take it. This may even be like something online. You may find a job online. Others, you know, if you're looking for a house, if you're looking for something, a vehicle, a home. For some of you, you're going to get lucky here. There's good luck. That's really what I'm saying. Good luck and a very abundant energy that's coming in. I'm also seeing a lot of green here. So green for me can represent growth. So any seeds that you're planting, as long as you're willing to work hard, I see this being just amazing. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. So for some of you, you could be coming out of this lack energy with a Five of Pentacles, a lack mindset, or for some of you Virgos, you were dealing with maybe some financial issues, but you worked really hard. And this can be the wheel that is turning in your favor here. Also, you know, the universe loves a stubborn heart. So if this is something you've really wanted, you've worked very, very hard to come out of this, maybe poverty, maybe debt for some of you, you've worked very hard. And so this is you being rewarded here. So yeah, the Fool is representing a new beginning, a new path. You could be doing something brand new. There could be like a new kind of aspect towards this or with this. So, you know, maybe this is something that you did before, but there's something new to it. So maybe you didn't do it quite like how you're going to do it now or something like that. But Nine of Pentacles, the Wheel, Ten of Cups. I mean, this is financial and emotional abundance. If you're single and you're doing good, you definitely may have love knocking. So this could be someone who is coming towards you, maybe asking you out. Maybe things are going very well for you on the career front. And now this could be like the tide turning here as far as maybe your relationships or a relationship. You do have two masculine energies here, and they are marrying each other. So this could be your energy. We've got air, we've got earth. So that could be your energy. Like very, very focused on maybe coming out of debt, or very, very focused on your finances. Your mindset with the King of Swords. So again, if you were maybe stuck in that lack mindset, always like telling yourself you didn't have enough, or you're not good enough, or you're not going to have enough money, you don't make enough money, whatever it is, you may be cutting that out seriously. This is a very liberating energy. So this is you having courage, having inner strength here. For some of you, you are taking some sort of chance. Yeah, and I see abundance. I see happiness. I see growth. Let's get you an Angel Answers Oracle for Virgo. Wait. We've got wait, which is interesting. And then we've got yes. So wait for the perfect moment. For some of you, that's what you're doing. So you're going to take this chance or go for something, but you have to wait until it feels right. And also you could be moving forward, like taking baby steps with this energy here, with the Knight of Pentacles being the first card out. You could be like easing into something, or like being very cautious as you move forward. But you've got the big fat yes card. All right. What is the guidance for Virgo on the love front? We've got reconciliation and then honeymoon. So someone from your past is returning to your life, and then enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So Virgo, Mercury is retrograde. So for some of you, there could be someone that is coming towards you, someone that's traveling to see you. You definitely could be reuniting with someone here. This week could be a King of Swords, could be a King of Pentacles. There's progress that's being made here on the love front. Some of you, I mean, you could be getting back together with someone. All right, who is Virgo dealing with? Pisces, and we've got Taurus. All right, Virgo, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Libra. All right, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Libra. All right, Libra. First card out is the World. Libra. Wow, look at that. 6 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Wands, 7 of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, Justice. Overall energy, the Nine of Pentacles. Look at this. So some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, or maybe you're a cusper, maybe a Virgo in your chart. Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And I say that because for some of you Librans, I mean, there's similar vibes here to Virgo's reading that I just did. And so you also could be coming out of a tough time, maybe a time of lack, a tough time financially. I also see a change for you guys as well. Ten of Cups, Judgment. Look at this. This is rebirth. So your reading is a little bit different, yeah. A little bit different from Virgo. So for some of you, this can be a relationship. This can be your family. Your family could be healing. Your family could be definitely recovering, letting something go. There could be some sort of closure coming in for you or your family. So a chapter. For you guys, I see this more as like the book is closing. The chapter is done. You're about to start a new book or a new chapter here with this energy. So death and judgment. This is death and rebirth. So literally rising up from the ashes. Could be starting all over again, starting from scratch. But you're never really starting from scratch because you're starting with experience. Yeah, a lot of healing vibes here. Look at this. This is like you seeing things clearly, or you know exactly what you've got to do, maybe like this time around for those of you that are like rising up from the ashes, starting all over again. This is you seeing the truth or seeing things clearly. This is your intuition definitely speaking to you. For some of you, you could be moving and you could be like starting a new life. So maybe some of you are like moving to a sunny climate, a warm climate. So maybe you're moving to like Florida or Hawaii, or it could be another country. The first card that came out is the World. So maybe you're moving across the globe. But this is definitely new energy coming in. We do have the Leo new moon this week. So yeah, set those intentions. Nine of Pentacles as the overall energy. And so this is definitely a very high vibrational energy. So yeah, this is you knowing your worth. Some of you come from a really good family, or yeah, you've created a name for yourself. For some of you, you may have like created a brand. There is a win that's coming in. I see a big win. So there could have been some drama or some haters or a lot of competition. This is you beating the competition. So for some of you Librans, you could have played fair. Not everybody does that. So yeah, if you were in like a very competitive environment or situation, I feel like you did things the right way. For some of you, it was just like good old-fashioned hard work. Really, working hard. And this is just, you know, some good vibes coming your way because you've worked very hard. So this is you like beating the competition. There's this like winning energy here. So yeah, winning big time. Coming out of either debt or a financial financially difficult, hard time, overcoming that. A lack mindset. If you were depressed or like always thinking the worst, that could be changing. Again, I'm getting this clarity or this truth coming in, or maybe you just seeing things differently. For some of you, yeah, some of you are very successful. So you may work in the public eye. That could be any field, but some of you, you may work in the public eye. You're very successful. This could even be like an online business for some of you. And I feel like this is people or energies opposing you. It's because they're jealous. It's because they're not on your level. Maybe some of these people, if it's multiple people, I mean, maybe they're struggling financially. You may have another person or people that feel like you even like abandon them. So some of you made it big or you're making it big and you're very successful, and you may have a friend or a group of people that feel like you've left them behind. So yeah, that truth could be coming out. Maybe someone is telling you that, or you could be speaking your truth to them. But you've got the Ace of Swords and Justice. This is justice coming in. For some of you, it could be a legal decision, a resolution here, if there was like a legal matter. This could be a win for you, Libra, a legal win. Yeah. Now, a couple of the other signs did have justice in their reading, so definitely watch your other signs. But I did mention to one of the other signs that maybe, you know, divorce could be coming up if you're waiting for like a divorce to be final, or waiting for like a legal matter to be over with. For some of you, that's what this is. I feel like the drama is over with. So if you're like nearing the end here to this chapter, but it's been a long journey and there's been a lot of drama, a lot of fighting. I feel like the fighting, for some of you, the fighting is done. The going back and forth sort of vibes. But yeah, 8 and 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, the World. For some of you, there definitely may be some sort of recognition here. Could be at work, could be a raise, a promotion. For some of you, you're moving up in the world in some way. So your business could be expanding. You could be moving. Let's see. Additional guidance for Libra. Romance. We've got let go at the bottom. So if you've been hanging on to like an idea or something, Libra, they're saying let go, and when you do that, you're making space, you're making room for this maybe other relationship. For some of you, it could be another person that's coming in, or just letting go of like trying to control. Sometimes we try to control like how things go down, and that just kind of ends up blocking us. So you have to let things happen organically, naturally, and release that control and just kind of give it to the universe. So especially those of you where you're trying to manifest a relationship, a friendship, they're saying just kind of give it to the universe. Just let go and allow things to happen. All right, let's get you guidance on the love front for Libra. We've got religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Look at that, new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So there's definitely love that's knocking. If you want it, this person may be very different from you. They could be very religious or spiritual. For some of you, that may be a factor. But for others, maybe they were married. They could be getting a divorce. They may have different beliefs than you. So yeah, maybe they're just very different from you. Let's see, who's Libra dealing with? We've got fire, so Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. For some of you, it's definitely maybe an Aries. All right, Libra, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign Scorpio. What is Scorpio coming up for this week? First card out, Scorpio, is the Fool. We've got the Two of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Hanged Man, Eight of Swords, Six of Swords, Five of Wands, overall energy, Five of Pentacles. All right, let's take a look. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So very first thing that I'm noticing here, Scorpio, is you've got a lot of air energy. A lot of swords, a lot of air energy. So you may be dealing with an air sign this week. Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. We've also got the Queen of Pentacles, the World, Knight of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Page of Cups, So yeah, you've got all of this air energy. So you could be thinking a lot this week. Maybe even for some of you, overthinking. Definitely thinking the worst for some of you. This could be on the financial front, so thinking about financial matters. For some of you, maybe worried about your home. If you're selling your home, you could be thinking about maybe the offers that are going to come in. You're overthinking something. And the overall energy is the 5 of Pentacles. So that can be that lack mindset. So you do not want to manifest this by accident. With all of these swords, cards, all of this air energy, you just want to be careful of your thoughts. You don't want to manifest that by accident. There could be an expense, Scorpio, this week. For some of you, there could be an expense, or you just feel like this week money is coming in, but it's going right back out. For some of you, you may find it, difficult this week to put money away or to have extra money, a little extra money. For some of you, maybe your bills are due this week. Some of you are just feeling like a little kind of like strapped here, financially strapped this week. But I'm also seeing fresh energy. I'm seeing new beginnings here. So I do see you breaking out of this. I do feel like this is over with here. You've got the World. So that's a chapter that is over with. If you didn't like the house that you were living in, the neighborhood that you were living in, the job that you're in, maybe for some of you, you could be like overworked, underpaid, or you just know that, you deserve more, you deserve to make more money. So this is a chapter that is over with. You are breaking free with the World and the Fool. I feel like you're just about ready to start out on a new journey, a new path here. It's just a matter of timing. And with this being a general reading, that time frame is going to be different for all of you. But if you feel like you've been wasting money, maybe like staying in an apartment or something, if you feel like you're wasting money in some way, some of you may buy a house because you feel like paying for maybe an apartment is a waste. There's something like that here where you feel like you're losing money, or you may even feel like a fool because maybe you purchased something or got yourself into something that could be like illegally for some of you. And now you're trying to figure out how to free yourself or how to make more money. Page of Swords, Knight of Swords. So for some of you, this can be like a little bit of like a spying energy. So you could be looking at someone or they could be looking at you. So be aware of that. This could be someone that you had a falling out with. So 5 of Wands is here. So yeah, if you got into an argument or if something went down, some of you may even feel like abandoned by someone. There is a little bit of like a spying energy here. So that person could be looking at you in some way. It could be online, but it doesn't have to be. Could also be like driving by your house or your work. If there's another person or even a group of people that have been trying to trigger you, or they've been opposing you, they like to stir the pot, whatever it is, I see you distancing yourself from them. I think that's what's best. All right, let's get you an additional guidance card. But yeah, definitely be careful with the 5 of Pentacles in this position. That can be feeling a lack. For some of you, I feel like it's just maybe a lot of bills coming in at once. There could be an expense, something like that this week. Maybe this is something with the car. So maybe you have to fix your car, something like that. What is the additional guidance for Scorpio? For others, maybe some of you Scorpios are feeling under the weather. We've got reconsider, and then it's up to you. So, yeah, they're saying to reconsider. So some of you may decide to walk down a new path. You may have turned this down, or there can be a delay here. So maybe someone makes you an offer and you turn it down, or you just don't answer, you don't reply. They're saying to reconsider. The choice is yours. It's up to you. So you manifest your future. So maybe needing to look at something again. And also don't let other people influence you. So if, you know, another person or people, someone's telling you something isn't good for you, how do you feel about it? Let's see, what is the guidance for Scorpio on the love front? What is the guidance? Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And then flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Well, look at that. So with engagement, this is things happening. Your love life is ascending. So maybe some of you are meeting someone, you're interested in someone, you could be flirting with someone. So going from maybe single with no options to maybe having an option. Others, this can be an engagement, can be marriage. Things are happening on the love front. All right, who is Scorpio dealing with? air in Capricorn. So an air sign definitely may be significant. And then we have Capricorn. All right, Scorpio, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Sagittarius. July 21st through to about the 27th. Sagittarius. What do they have coming up? The Page of Pentacles. The Tower with the Seven of Wands. The Devil. Page of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Overall energy, 10 of Cups. So let's see, a couple of tens. King of Pentacles. So, I am getting a very specific message here. Some of you may be dealing with an earth sign. So, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Capricorn is definitely coming through strong. You've got the King of Pentacles here, Six of Swords, Strength, Knight of Wands. So, for some of you, what I'm getting with this is you may need to bite your tongue this week. Something could be happening that is definitely like frustrating you. It's definitely getting under your skin. So yeah, somebody could be doing something. You could be learning something. For some of you, you're shocked. Learning something. Yeah, and you're not happy about this. So I do see some Sages like fighting back. You've got this like very protective, defensive energy here. So protecting you and yours. You've got the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. So protecting family, loved ones. This can be your community. This can be you working with a community. So yeah, you've got this very like defensive, protective energy here. There could be some sort of like negative influence with the Devil or pattern or something, behavior. For some of you Sages, this can be you saying no to the devil. This could be you rejecting someone. You may shock them. You may reject someone and they may get angry about it. With this Knight of Cups, this could be someone coming towards you, Sag, with romantic intentions. And so for some of you, I feel like this is rejection. You're saying no to someone or something, or you're fighting back. You don't agree with something here this week. If you're married, it could be with your spouse. There could be something going on. For others, though, you may be married, or the person you're dealing with, someone may be married. There may be something going on with the home. There could be an expense. And I did just say that to Scorpio, so I could be reading for some cuspers. But there could be an expense. So maybe something happens. Maybe you have to spend some money on a home this week. Or if not on a home, it could be like on a child. There could be some money or like an unexpected expense that comes up. Some of you are trying to protect your home. You're protecting your assets, protecting your family. Let's get you an additional guidance card. But you've got 2 pages here, so children or a child may be significant. What is the additional guidance for Sagittarius? You've got the 10 of Cups as the overall. So this is the happily ever after card. This is emotional abundance. It's happiness. So yeah, whatever you're dealing with, the advice here this week is to just spend time with loved ones, family, friends. For some of you, you could be going out in the community. Yeah, I mean, you've got this very abundant, very nice energy here. There may even be like an apology. There may be an apology that's coming your way this week. Or if there was some sort of drama or an argument, this could be someone who maybe they acted childish, or maybe they are going to apologize, or if not apologize, it could just be that they're going to act nice. Some people don't always like to apologize, so instead they try to maybe buy you things, or they may just be extra sweet. So for some of you, that could be what you're dealing with. We've got peaceful resolution. The situation will improve, and then within the next few weeks. So yeah, this week, pick and choose your battles. Definitely stand your ground. If something doesn't feel right, don't back down. So there will be a peaceful resolution. The situation's going to improve, and you may see this over the next few weeks. So yeah, with the Tower energy, that can be like madness, chaos. Definitely some drama, but with that Seven of Wands, that's you holding your own. It's like fighting off the devil or fighting off that negativity. This is you holding your own. So it's quite an interesting reading. Protecting your loved ones, protecting yourself. What is the guidance on the love front for Sagittarius? Yeah, look at that. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Children. So it could be a child. You've got 2 pages. You've got a knight. This could be like a child that's coming back home. Could be a grown child for some of you. But this does say your love life is being affected by children. All right. Sagittarius. Okay, we've got Taurus. You also could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Scorpio, maybe an Aries. Aquarius. And then we've got Gemini. All right, Sag, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Capricorn. All right, 3 of Cups. Five of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, Death, the Star, the Magician, the Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. Overall energy is the World. Three of Wands. All right. Three of Wands, the Devil. Six of Swords, Four of Wands, the Sun. This is like waiting for freedom. So that could be you or someone that you're dealing with. This is like waiting for freedom. Waiting to travel or waiting to start the next chapter, which you are. You definitely are. But there could be some hurdles. There could be some interference. Mercury's retrograde, but you've got the World as the overall. So, I mean, this is success. There may be like a big win, an achievement, a cycle that's done. With the World, this is like graduating to the next, starting the next chapter. So I'm really getting like this kind of in-between vibe for you where you're like closing the door, maybe even like finishing, you know, that book or that chapter and starting a new book, starting a new chapter. But you're kind of like in the in-between. You're definitely manifesting. You've got multiple aces here. You've got Death. You're going through this period of change, and you definitely have got fresh energy here. You're inspired. You've got the Magician. This is like having the magic touch. Some of you do have like support around you. Yeah, this is you having the ability to create change. But again, there's like maybe some hurdles or interference with this Five of Wands. Which, you know, the Five of Wands has been showing up a lot this week. A lot of other signs are getting this. So it could be because Mercury's retrograde. There could be some misunderstandings. A friend could be going through something, or even like a group. They could be going through something with the Three of Cups and the Five of Wands. That is, sometimes for me, it's like a very jealous energy. So you could be dealing with someone who's like very jealous. So yeah, you've got this success. For some of you, this big success that's coming in, and there may be some haters, or there may be someone who's jealous around you. We've got Aquarius, definitely very strong here. Aquarius, Gemini, Virgo, maybe Scorpio, that's significant. But yeah, something's definitely done. Something's done with death. You're planting a new seed with that Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Feeling really inspired. Six of Pentacles, that can be help that's coming in. Balance that's coming in. There could be a friend that is helping you, or you could be helping a friend. Somebody may ask you for help with this energy. But you've got the Five of Wands, you've got the Ace of Wands. That is 6 Wands, along with this World card. I mean, this is success. This is success. There also could be some money that's coming in. For some of you, this can be money coming in that you were waiting on. Money that's coming to you that maybe was blocked. But that blockage is no more. So yeah, I mean, maybe a friend or maybe a group of people could be helping you. Because again, you've got that help, you've got that support coming in. All right, let's get you an additional guidance card for Capricorn. But you've got the Magician, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. This is like literally having the Midas touch. Just needing to stay positive with that Star card. Capricorn, what is the additional guidance? Yeah, look at this. Remain positive and then get more information. So yeah, remain positive. You've got the Star. No matter what it is that you're dealing with, some of you have some haters or this jealous energy around you. So they're saying get more information. All right. What is the guidance on the love front for Capricorn? Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. We've got calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Interesting. So if you want to meet someone, if you want to call in your soulmate, they're saying you need to be more positive. Also notice how this card was in the reverse. And so there could be some red flags with another person that maybe you're not seeing it. Let's see, who's Capricorn dealing with? We've got Aries, and we've got Libra. So an Aries or a Libra may be significant. All right, Capricorn, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. That Devil. So the Devil and the Five of Wands, it's coming out a lot. So maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn, Aquarius. What does Aquarius have coming up for this week? Nine of Cups, the King of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Eight of Swords, Judgment. Overall energy is the Ten of Pentacles. We've got the Magician at the bottom of the deck. All right, so some of you, I mean, you could be manifesting this Ten of Pentacles, which can be wealth, abundance, family legacy. There could be something going on with a home or assets, your business here at this time. Maybe you're making some changes with the Magician. Page of Wands, exciting energy here. Making plans or making your mind up. Four of Pentacles, Two of Wands. Yeah, so I feel like this is good news coming in for some of you Aquarians. Some of you are moving house. I'm seeing you leave either a toxic environment or some sort of maybe unhealthy situation or a pattern. I'm seeing you leave that behind. So you are being guided away from the devil, whatever that is for you. Some of you could be leaving behind some beliefs or some behaviors that weren't serving you. And you're moving towards this Nine of Cups. So Nine of Cups, King of Swords. So maybe making some cuts to your life. This really feels like changing certain things. Your lifestyle definitely could be changing. For some of you, could be moving house or changing jobs. Yeah, you are not happy. For some of you, you are not happy. So this change is very much needed. Some of you felt stuck within your career or blocked, like someone intentionally blocked you. So this is you using the resources that you have as far as making a change. This is you making plans, making a decision. And for some of you Aquarians, you could have been the blockage. So you could have been standing in your own way, letting your fears get the best of you. Or for some of you, maybe you were like excessively negative, excessively fearing the worst, or telling yourself, you know, this is never going to happen, or something like that. And you're finally kind of stepping out of your comfort zone. You're finally like getting out of your own way. That's what I'm seeing here. I see you releasing any sort of like negative thoughts or beliefs or insecurities, self-doubt. I see you releasing that. Judgment and the Eight of Swords. So yeah, this is a positive reading. If you're not happy with some sort of family situation, family dynamic, family situation, I feel like you're changing it. This energy really feels like do it now, or like you have to make a change. All right, let's get you an additional guidance card, Aquarius. This situation will improve. Yeah. I see you ascending. So I see it here, I see it here, and I see it here. I see you ascending. You have everything you need. So maybe that's that self-doubt, that worry. For some of you, maybe you're extra hard on yourself. Maybe you didn't realize that you have everything you need when it comes to doing exactly what you want to do. Maybe you thought you didn't have what it takes, but you do. Look for a sign. Look at this. Big happy changes. Let go. Yes. They're definitely saying to move forward, to get out of your own way. right, Aquarius. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. So on the love front, they're saying very soon. Make a decision. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So stay positive, make a decision, and then move forward. All right, who is Aquarius dealing with? We've got air and we've got Capricorn. Some of you definitely dealing with a Capricorn, or maybe you're a cusper. All right, Aquarius. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Pisces, what does Pisces have coming up for this week? Pisces, first card out is the Three of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, the Empress. Three of Cups. Page of Swords. The Emperor. Temperance, overall energy, Star. All right. You also have the Magician here. All right, let's see. You have a lot of threes, so for some of you, you're dealing with a three-party scenario. So that's not always a love triangle. This definitely could be something with friends, your siblings, your mother. You've got the Emperor, the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles, the Magician, Two of Cups, Six of Cups. For some of you, you could be worried about a child. Nine of Swords there at the bottom of the deck. For some of you, you're worried about a child. Worried about a friend, a family member. Worried about something here. It may be affecting your sleep. So the overall energy for the week is the Star. So this is a very optimistic energy. It's seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. There could be problems with communication this week. So if three or more people are involved in a situation, there could be something going on. There could be a delay. There could be something going on with your mother, your father, or grandparents. Some of you are trying to work with your siblings or work with others. There could be a delay with maybe you coming together with someone. Maybe someone's schedule won't allow for it this week or something like that. There just could be a delay here. And also there could be communication problems. But you definitely have this like very high vibrational energy here with the Star. You've got the Star, you've got the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Empress. I mean, this is a lot of very abundant energy. Also very fertile. So if you are planting seeds, whatever you're doing, whatever you're nurturing, just keep it up. Stay positive. For some of you, this can be a lot of abundance that's coming your way. For some of you, this can be love knocking. I mean, I'm definitely reading for some Pisces where you got it going on. So maybe you're attracting someone that is on your level. Some of you have been very focused on your career, very focused on your finances. And now you're manifesting love. Could be a soulmate relationship. Two of Cups, Six of Cups. Manifesting a reconciliation for some of you. Even if this is not on the love front, this could be you reconciling with like a best friend or a sibling. Healing a relationship. If there was a misunderstanding, this can be you healing that, making peace. For some of you, you may have unconditional love for this person. A lot of respect for this person. You both have mutual feelings. And if you're absolutely single, for some of you, you may meet someone through like a friend. That's definitely a possibility. This may even be like a long distance relationship, or this person is at a distance. So we have Earth energy, definitely. We've got Taurus, Libra, Aries, Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo, maybe Aquarius. That is significant. But yeah, for some of you, this is your heart healing. This is your heart healing. You could be healing. Maybe you're physically recovering from something. With the Empress, I could be reading for some moms, some dads. You could be pregnant, or maybe you just had a baby. Maybe you're recovering. You definitely have a lot of spiritual energy here around you. That's for sure. I'm definitely seeing you being guided here. And if you've been in a difficult situation, like a nightmarish situation where your heart is broken, it's been very difficult. 9 of Wands, you're not quitting though. Could be a difficult like work environment. I feel like you're being helped, you're being guided, or you're being given tools, resources that can help you on your path. So keep your eyes open, stay positive. Let's get you an additional guidance card, Pisces. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling like I'm reading for some Pisces where there's definitely signs. If you keep your eyes open, there's definitely signs. And one thing I'm seeing a lot of is birds. Birds everywhere. So for some of you, it can be something with birds, maybe feathers. I'm just seeing a lot of birds here in this reading. Birds are messengers, so they bring messages from loved ones. Something may happen. Pisces, what is... We've got reconsider. So there may be something that you need to reconsider, something that you need to think about. Oh, interesting. So maybe Pisces, maybe you said no. You may have said no to someone or something. And they're saying to reconsider. Okay. What is the guidance on the love front for Pisces? If there's something going on with a friend or your mom, a sibling, for some of you, maybe what is needed is like sitting down and having a heart-to-heart. Look at that. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And then we've got unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So for some of you, the message here is that maybe a person, a relationship is not for you, but they're saying stay optimistic because you are manifesting love. For some of you, you're manifesting your person. You may have even said no to someone. You may have already rejected someone, and they're saying reconsider that. And try to have a positive mindset as you maybe get to know this person. Sometimes just being friends first is what's best. All right, who is Pisces dealing with? We've got Earth, definitely getting Earth, and we've got Leo. Interesting. I could be wrong, but I believe Pisces came out for the Leo reading. So if you do have Leo in your chart or you're dealing with the Leo, definitely go watch that reading. But we do have the new moon in Leo this week. So you definitely could be manifesting some abundance here at that time, Pisces. All right, guys, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. I do want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate you guys so very much. Make sure you are subscribed, and also please give this video a thumbs up. All of my information, my website, all of my links are listed down below. Go check us out on Facebook, Instagram. I'm also on TikTok. All right, guys, I'm wishing you a great week. Talk to you soon.